Listen, every time that
Jesus
music, my walk-up
Christ.
music, hey, my walk-in music is
The wa-
popping in my ears. You have no idea. Like, I'm like, wow. It's
Did you
like I
see me
don't
reach
hear it
over?
every week.
Did you see me reach over? I had to turn that down. My
I
head.
w-
Oh
Yo,
Lord,
I wanted to
Jesus.
reach to my Apollo, but it's too far, and I didn't want to like flip over
Listen,
my chair.
that's
Anyways, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Lane with Talking Tunes podcast. Thank y'all for being here. We have been having some great episodes, great conversations, great engagement in the chat. If you
yep.
haven't already, click the subscribe button, the notification button, share, like, and all the things, because we want to keep building our Talking Tunes family. Okay. And speaking of family, King Logan.
We are family.
Right.
Oh, face that. Listen, man.
Mm,
What's
You
happening?
didn't finish the line. You got who
Nah.
with you?
Songwriter said, "We are
What?
family. We are
Lord.
family." You
Songwriter
know the
said.
rest.
That's so
You know the
churchy.
rest. What's happening, man? I'm good. I'm excited. I'm motivated. Trying to be disciplined. That's one of the. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good right there.
What? Trying to be
Oh,
disciplined?
last show we had Shauna T on, right?
Yes.
And listen, she said something to me that really blew my mind because we went to lunch Friday, and she said it's okay to be motivated, but be more disciplined than motivated.
Mhm.
And y'all remember what she said on the show? She's like,
Mhm.
I'm motivated to get up and walk.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And when she said that, I was like, listen, so one of the, I know that's a question that was going to come up, but it just, that came out of me because, man, that, it's okay to be motivated,
Right.
but it's better to be disciplined.
Yeah.
Oh, that's heavy right
Ooh.
there.
Ooh.
That's heavy. Reason why a lot of us ain't reached our goals because we ain't disciplined. Anyway,
Yeah.
let me move on. We got to talk to Montez before we get into that. How you doing, brother?
Man,
What's LA like? You know what I'm saying? Y'all good, sunshine and stuff?
Yeah. I'm doing good. No, I'm doing great. LA's LA and it does what it does.
LA is LAN.
Yeah.
Fact.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's been good though. Like, I think when people come here a lot, they assume it's always going to be sunny and stuff. And for the most part,
Right.
it is. But
Mhm.
lately, it's just been real. The fog has been foggy. The fog is fogging.
The fog
Yeah.
is fogging.
Yeah. And there's been
Listen,
a lot.
everything got an ing on it. The fog
Okay.
is fogging. The birds are birding.
It
The
is. Yes,
birds
they
are
are.
birding.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
The
But
La
it's been
Brea
good,
top
man.
hit is top hitting.
Man, that's hilarious.
Everything is
Yeah.
like, what we out of there?
I can't.
Roscoe's is
No.
Roscoeing.
Roscoe.
Okay. Oh, that sounds kind
Speaking
of
of
good
which,
right
it does
now.
sound good right
Roscoe
about
do
now.
sound good, man. I'm
Yeah.
jealous, right? Oh my God.
John,
Yep.
I'm gonna be out
But
there
y'all heard
next
what she
week.
said last episode. That I'm
What's-
cold on that fried chicken, boy. Stop playing with me.
Listen,
So
I
do
don't
you?
know
Is
if I've
this one
had
of
your
your
fried
specialties?
chicken.
Yeah. Is this something you do?
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
I ain't
ain't
had
gonna
it.
lie.
There's a little bit of a disappointment there that we've never had it.
Thank
Well,
you, Jay.
we're gonna hold
Yeah.
on. No need for everybody to get upset.
Okay.
We're gonna
I'm
fix
not
it, okay?
upset. I'm just
All right.
saying.
We're gonna fix it. I'm
Fix
being
it, Jesus.
facetious.
I mean,
I'm being
King.
facetious using the term for upset, okay? I'm using that loosely.
Do y'all want me to make the greens when we do this? When we
Not
do
at
a
all.
potluck?
Not at all.
Have
I'll
you
wash
ever
them in
made?
the tub. I heard that you can wash
Not
the
at
greens in the
all.
tub. Is that how we do it?
Well, I don't eat greens, but if you make
Oh.
them and you wash
You
them
really
in the
don't
tub,
eat greens?
mm-mm.
How do you not?
My mom would be. What does that mean?
How do you not eat greens?
I don't. My
I mean,
mom.
I'm saying because
Listen,
it's so good.
I'm finna say because it sounded racist coming from him, but I know it's not.
No,
I know
it's
it's
definitely not. I'm
But I
not
know it's not.
racist.
No, I
But
know
I'm
it's
never
not.
you see my head tilt like a dog. Like,
Huh?
why you don't eat greens? Like, what's going?
I was
Yeah.
just saying because
Okay,
they're so
we have
good.
to
I love
give us
greens.
that story before we start this pod. Give us that story. Why
So,
don't you eat greens?
My mom. Okay, here's a story, and
Uh,
I'm up for all the judgment. Y'all can shots fired. I can handle it.
Boom,
Okay, I got
boom,
thick
boom.
skin. Growing up, my mom cooked separate from me and my sisters.
Mhm.
We wasn't eating greens and yams and all of the, what we would consider soul food, right?
Mhm.
We don't eat that. And to this day, I
Okay.
don't. My mom will make greens and she'd be like, go in here and taste my greens. I'm like, Ma, you know I'm not going to eat your greens. I just don't eat them. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm sure
Yeah.
they are to somebody.
Not even kale greens.
I like kale, like chips.
I didn't know
But
you can make greens with kale.
Yeah,
yeah,
man. You can. Yeah,
mhm,
yeah.
you can.
It's a bitter eat.
It's a bitter
Yeah.
eat. I
It
love
is a bitter
cabbage,
eat.
though. Do I get credit for?
No, we
I
talking
can
about
make
Cabbage
greens.
is
some
good.
mean cabbage,
I like
fried
greens,
cabbage.
man.
Hey, listen, the greens got to be listen. So we're We're gonna put this out now. So the menu is what? Fried chicken, greens, yams, high water cornbread,
I'm not
and mac and
okay.
cheese.
Okay,
Yeah.
You
mac
don't
and
have to eat.
cheese.
You don't have to see. She want the carbs and the dairy.
I can make
that-
a mean macaroni and cheese.
I'm sure you can because you can cook.
Yeah,
Do you
really
put
do.
lobster in it, Lane?
I can do that.
Lane's
Mhm.
lobster.
I can
Macaroni
do
and
that.
cheese?
John, since
Sweet.
you live in LA, who has the best lobster mac and cheese?
Oh,
I can give you some spots in San
there's some
Francisco.
good. Well, I don't know about that have lobster, but I know some really good cheap spots that have great mac and cheese. There's some good spots out here.
Mastro's in Beverly Hills, brother.
Oh well, come on, Mastro's like, come on.
Have I been there?
Yeah, but that's like very.
yeah.
You gotta have a little
I
bit of
like
money to get in there.
very. I like very.
Mastro's in Beverly Hills. They got the best lobster mashed potatoes,
Oh, that
the
sounds
best
so good.
lobster mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I don't like eating red meat, but they got one of the best steaks I've ever had in my life.
Mastro. Have I
don't
been
know
to
that I like
Mastro's,
steaks
Jay?
out here. I'm not impressed with steaks in California.
What
I'm just not.
for a steakhouse? It's a steakhouse, so
Yeah, but I'm not
for-
impressed with their steaks. That we have boa out here too, and it's crap.
yeah.
I mean,
don't
it's
like
not crap,
I
but it's like,
I don't eat. I ain't never liked boiled.
I could Texas.
Mastro's for
Texas steaks
sure.
are better.
And then at the end of the meal, they bring you this warm butter.
Butter
Huh.
cake.
Um,
All the stuff that I'm
Butter
trying to
cake.
walk off.
Jesus Christ!
Mm.
If I
cake
could
sounds
say
good.
what I wanted to say right now,
Don't,
would you
because I
say?
already know what you're thinking.
it's
would you
warm
say?
and
Oh,
gooey, and
On the inside,
mm,
that's good. Yeah,
that's good stuff right there.
that's good.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's good. Let the
What do you
church
guys
say.
think about? Hold on, Lane. What do you guys think about
huh?
the? Why do people keep? Speaking of food, why do people always compare Texas Mexican food to California Mexican food? And which one do you like better?
It's racist.
No.
Go
Got to
ahead.
be honest with you. I'm a
Yeah.
Texan through and through,
Me too.
but I'm gonna go with Mexicali all day.
No,
I'm gonna
you're
go
out
with
of your mind.
Mexicali.
I completely
I-
disagree.
I disagree
Absolutely
with
not.
that.
But John, you live
Yeah.
here. I mean, you live in California. I
Which
should
live
feel
in
like I'm
both.
in Cali. Am I speaking in? Come on, am I speaking?
What?
Am I going back to Cali? Hold on.
My God.
Going
Oh.
back to Cali.
Hey.
No,
Burn.
way.
Dun-dun-dun.
no,
So,
I like Tex-Mex food better.
Why?
Me
Tell me
too.
why.
Because it is my natural food. That's what I grew up on.
True.
But it's just better. I like
Seasoning.
it. Yeah, there's certain
Mhm.
things like if you go to Mexico, their actual food is good, but there's some stuff that I can't eat.
Yeah.
That's Mexican food either, but
Hmm.
like from there.
Listen, so I don't want
Like
nobody from
stuff.
Texas being upset with me. I'm gonna go Mexicali, straight up.
It's
I guess
awful.
it's because I don't know. I think my taste buds get bored with
Oh yeah.
Texas food.
Yeah.
Because this gonna be a fat boy statement right here.
Go ahead.
I've eaten everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like
there's
you
not-
name.
I mean, there's not
Everything?
much to Mexican food. It's the same ingredients put in different ways. It's the same
Facts.
stuff.
Facts.
John,
It's the same stuff. And that's
really
in
is.
California and
is
Texas.
a taco a sandwich? A soft taco a sandwich rolled up?
A sandwich? No, it's
Like a
taco.
torta.
Because you put the same stuff in the sandwich, just cooked different.
Yeah. Well, it's the same as a tostada. It's the same ingredient.
I've never
the same
heard you
thing
have
as
a
an
Spanish
enchilada.
Mexican accent. That nigga just, you want to do it when you talk about
He
food?
flipped on him.
Yeah.
He did. That nigga went there, didn't he?
Hey, tú hablas
A
español, mi hermano.
This
Señor
dude, he
Montes.
switched up. Okay.
Yeah. He
Now
said,
you
let me
wanna-
pull on my
now
Mexican
you
right
wanna
quick.
be Latino, huh?
I'm always
Represent.
Before then,
Latino,
you want
homie.
to be a nigga. No, I'm
King. He wanted to represent for the Montes for real, for real.
Let me stop. He went there.
All right.
Oh, man. So everybody
Oh,
good, though?
gosh.
Everybody
Yeah.
good, man?
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
Let's get
I'm
into
good.
this show.
Oh my goodness.
And if I may start it, please.
Start it. Go.
I told y'all Diddy made the wrong people mad.
Yes. Did.
I think that's
told
part of
y'all
it.
they coming out of the woodworks now.
Yep.
I was reading and watching some stuff the other day, doing market research. You know what I'm saying?
Insert new terminology here.
I just learned that word. Listen, I'm trying to elevate and up my game. You
That's
understand
good.
me? Yeah, I mean, so doing market research, just most of these cases that are coming out for as rape allegations and sex SA allegations, most of those are, first off, statute of limitations is passed. So none of that's going to win. But it was one particular case. This young lady came out of nowhere and said he did whatever he did to her. Her ex-boyfriend, he came out and said, yo, she told me she'd give me $4 million if I lied on Puff, basically. If I lied and said he did it.
So he's like basically saying he's not corroborating her story. He's like, she's
Not at
lying.
all. Not at all.
Oh,
Not at all.
dang.
I told y'all his bags is they chasing his bag one way or the other.
Mhm.
Everybody on that, oh, he did it. Listen, I do not condone anything he did to Cassie
Or anybody else that
or
is
anybody
a
else.
victim in this situation.
Well, be quite honest with you, we don't know no other victims. The only victim we really know of is Cassie.
That
That's
we've
what we
seen
saw.
footage from. Mm-hmm.
That's what we've seen with our eyes. That everybody else is all speculative. Oh, he did her. You don't know.
There's that voice again. I hate it so
But you
much.
understand it though, right? He did this. He did that. He. Come on, people.
Hate it. All right.
Listen. If you went to a Puff party, I seen another pod the other week. Dude said, but someone the other week, this past weekend, dude said, yeah, when you go to a Puff party, it's a Puff party because everybody want to go to a Puff party because Puff parties be jumping.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta know when to get up out of there.
Yeah. I've heard multiple people say that in interviews.
Because it's not it's a, how do you say it? It's not like in a certain circle, people know what's going on.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
And I got this saying that I say, I wouldn't be here if I couldn't be here. And that's with anybody. Meaning, if you're at a Puff party, you could be there. You run in the vicinity of that circle or in that circle,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear the news that nobody else hear.
Mhm.
So you know, okay, certain time. Let me see what time is it. All right. Okay, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen him. He been gone for about a good hour. I'm
It's
gonna
getting
get
dark.
up out of here. You start seeing people come up missing,
Mm.
and they ain't go home.
Oh gosh.
You like, yeah, let me go and get up out of here. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go and get in my car and go home. So this whole Diddy thing is, and also, did you see what the judge said? They first off, John, they had to change judges.
They did?
Yes,
It's a guy, right?
yeah, they changed the judge,
Oh gosh.
and that judge said if y'all don't, because the main thing they got him on is racketeering.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's talking about this whole what he say, the sex trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even talking about that anymore.
Mm.
They just talking about racketeering at this point. Again, he made the wrong people mad. He made people who got more money than him mad. The judge told him December 31st, if you don't give me proof, if you can't prove this case of racketeering, I'm gonna throw it out.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
December 31st. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, man. I pray for his kids, man. Did you see his kids and his mama going to court?
Yeah. Didn't they get one of his sons on something? He got
They're
in.
trying to.
Yeah, they tried.
They're trying to. Like I'm
Yeah.
praying for them, yo. Puff, he did what he did. But then I also found out the fact that he paid her 30 M's. He paid her 30 million.
Mm-hmm.
So that was so she couldn't press charges.
Right.
And I think it's like statute of limitation as well. So he won't even do no time for that. His punishment was 30 million.
Well, that and then the public having access to whoever leaked that video, which they're saying, was it Homeland Security?
Yeah, she's not the one that put that video out, right?
Yeah, she didn't.
Well, let's see.
But nobody knows.
Well, yeah, yes.
We're
you're right.
all, because I'm gonna be honest with you, because like
We're
you said, Homeland
speculating.
Security. I've
Okay.
heard that she had it and she wanted more money, and he said no, and boom, that's what things. It's all speculative at this point. You know what I'm saying?
All of it
Because
is
all we do know is he was wrong for putting his hands on. We know that,
very wrong.
and we also know that being freaky is not illegal.
Right. That we
So-
have established.
Now I'm not trying to get too deep right quick, but if I can say this.
What?
In slavery, there was a thing called buck busting. Buck busting.
Mm-hmm.
And what they would do, John, says you should know this because your Spaniard people is doing this.
Well,
But anyway,
I bet
He's, you know, he's
What?
Spanish. They the ones started the Atlantic slave trade, the
Oh.
Spaniards. Anyway,
He talking about
I'm
John
a history
I'm
buff.
Mexican.
Okay.
You see this? Now you want to be
Okay.
Mexican.
Okay. He's like, I'm from over
He
this.
been picking what he listen.
He been
listen,
picking them, right?
Mexican.
His
He-
accent came out today.
Everything changing. Profiles just switching.
Yeah, but no, John, they had a thing called buck busting.
Yeah.
They would take the biggest, strongest slave.
Emphasize the key, the CK. But
Yeah, buck busting.
Okay.
That's what I said. But it's that though. It's that
okay.
Mm-hmm.
buck busting. They would take the biggest, strongest slave, the one who seemed to be the alpha male over all the other slaves. They would tie him up, bend him over, whatever, and literally sexually assault this man in front of the other slaves to show them you're nothing if I got him like this. Looking at this Puff situation, only thing we know, we ain't heard no details about racketeering, but we've heard everything in the media from attorneys and all baby all and sex parties, and they got it. I think it's a form of buck busting, because all they got to do is tear his reputation up. You know what I'm saying?
They tearing something up.
Hey, whoa, hey,
We're really like we're walking the lines on both sides, and I'm just
no, but he's
That's
right
great.
though. It's the same. Like I'm just saying, and I'm
No,
only
I-
saying
say
I'm
it.
not defending him. I'm not
I know
defending
you're
him,
not.
but I'm looking at it in the sense of like, yo, they destroying his reputation to where if he's acquitted or they drop the case or whatever
Oh,
on the
yeah.
31st, it's gonna be hard for him to get back into the community.
Very tarnished, very brands
Yes.
walk away, very
And they're telling somebody else, you see what I did to Puff, right? You see what we did to Puff. You're nothing.
that's that approved
Oh.
money power thing.
Let me just update you really quick. This was just posted 3 hours ago from NPR.org. A new wave of lawsuits filed Monday accuses Sean Diddy Combs of raping women, sexually assaulting men, and molesting a 16-year-old boy. At
Listen.
least 6 lawsuits were filed against the hip-hop mogul in federal court in Manhattan.
What I tell you, they trying everything to get this dude, man. Everything.
But can we make that statement now versus waiting until what is it? December 31st? Is that what you said? The judge is saying if y'all can't prove these things by then I'm throwing the case out.
Well, see, now, like John just said, these cases just came out, right, John? 3 hours ago?
Yeah. Well,
3 hours ago.
they just did this article 3 hours ago.
They just did this article 3 hours ago. So meaning somebody found out about it at some point this past weekend, end of the week.
The lawsuits were filed, I guess, today. Monday being today.
Listen though, ain't no criminal charges being filed. It's all lawsuits.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
There's no criminal charges being filed for none of this. It's a bag. Everybody want to sue now. Everybody I just want some money. So wait a minute, you mean to tell me this nigga done rammed you up your butt and you wasn't willing to have that done to you?
King.
And all you want is some money? No charges being brought? This is not in criminal court. This is all civil.
What? Yeah, I know that there are some people that what's the word? Like you said, they just want the bag, right? Just that happens in society. But what do you have to go through monetarily, reputation wise, to get to the point where you're willing to sue somebody of his stature?
Well, right now, I think it's all right. I'm gonna use two things.
What?
I'm gonna use hyenas.
Hyenas.
Yeah, hyenas. Dogs, wild dogs.
Mm-hmm.
When they see somebody's already taken down,
Oh yeah.
they all jump on.
Okay.
Growing up where I grew up they was like wild animals. If that dude fighting that dude, but everybody on one of the dude's side, and if everybody on my side, and I get the best of him, everybody jump on him. You do what I'm saying? I'm looking at it in the
I
sense.
understand that.
I'm looking at it in the sense of like, he's down. Let's get him. Let's kill him. Let's take him out.
Yeah.
Just 3 hours ago. And John, you said it's just a lawsuit. It wasn't no criminal charges filed, right?
Yeah, it's a lawsuit.
Think about that, man. Think about that.
Now,
What done happened was some people, men and women alike, and I don't even gonna speak on the 16-year-old boy because we still got to fight, because they said that I heard this was last week. I seen an article and saw a video. There's no minors involved in this. They just said there was no minors involved. Now all of a sudden it's a 16-year-old boy. Come on, man, everybody. Let's stop going with popular opinion all the time. Popular opinion sometimes be spot on.
And what makes it popular opinion? Like the frequency in which it's circulating in the media?
I think it's the media. It's what the media
the frequency, exactly. But see, you got to understand, that's still puff. These rumors and people and the hate and all that stuff has been around for years.
Oh, yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like we talked about last week. Why everybody mad at somebody because they winning? Like that really irks me. You know what I mean? Oh, you get to win. Lane and John, y'all can attest to this. There was a time where I was on nobody's radar. The moment King Logan got signed with Timberland, I'm on the biggest hate radar I've ever seen in my life.
But how do you know?
How do I know?
I'm not questioning it. I want you to explain to the audience.
How do I know about the hate?
Yeah.
Because some people were bold enough to
say it in front of my face.
Let it be known. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, bet.
Yeah.
I had somebody tell me one time, nigga, I know where your son stay at. Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it's supposed to mean.
Man, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Get your black bag. Come on. You know, come on.
I know what that means, but that's stupid in the context of like that. Your success has nothing to do with. Anyways,
but that's
people are crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That hate is that particular type of hate in this industry is real. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
People, they want to take you just because you worked hard to get where you at, and because you didn't. Oh, what about me? What about like I hate entitlement. I hate people with a sense of entitlement. Anyway, we can stay there all day, every day. We got to keep pushing because we ain't got that much time.
Nope. We got to keep on pushing.
We got to keep pushing.
Oh, that's a lot. That's
say, y'all, I got a question. What? How do we feel about Kirk Franklin and Glorilla?
Okay, let me walk this out in my mind. So, I remember seeing an interview recently.
I'm sorry. Let me put all the names in there. Kirk Franklin, Glorilla, featuring Kirk Franklin, Maverick City, Kiara
Sheard,
and Chandler Moore.
Yeah, and are all of them on that same? Because it's only one song. It's only one song on the record. So I remember because when I saw that, and then I saw an interview with her and Charlemagne the God, and I remember Kirk saying in a recent interview, of all of these offers he gets, people want to sample his music, and it's a ton of artists that want to sample Kirk Franklin's music, and they're considered secular artists to Christian artists, whatever, right? And they were asking him the question, how do you approve these things? And he turns a lot of them down, a lot of them. And I was like, okay, he was like, it's not about the money. And, some of the stuff I can't, what was the word he used? Maybe like align myself with. That's not the word he used, but that's what I got from his comments. So I was thinking, so he's really sitting with this stuff going, yeah, I can't go there. But Glorilla though, I don't know, based on that interview and his comment, I don't know how he said yes to her. That's all.
It's not the first time he's done something like that, though. He's worked with plenty of mainstream artists.
Yeah, that's why I was confused with his comment on that podcast, where he was saying, I have to turn a lot of them down.
So why yes to her?
What? And that's what I want to know.
If she's so controversial.
Right.
I'm assuming she's a controversial artist.
Well, I don't want to say controversial, it's just young people, youngins like it. You know what I mean? She's grimy, she's hood, she's very vulgar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is. She gonna say what she gonna say.
And
and she does that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this at the expense of probably making some people mad if they hear this.
What?
I totally disagree with it, period.
Why?
Only because of my personal experience with Kirk Franklin.
Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna. Okay.
Wow. If we can ask.
Well, what happened was we was working on Beyonce Get Me By the remix, right? And y'all know me. Y'all know how I get down. If I got these big Osburgers in here, I'm finna run with the whole studio.
Mm-hmm.
It's rum. I'm doing my thing. Somebody walk in the studio because we had the lights all the way down, almost off. And it was Kirk. He said, "Man, I'm sorry. I just want." This is exactly what he did. I mean, it was like very rude because I wouldn't interrupt nobody's session like this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see who was shaking the building, and he turns up the light, and I'm like, "What's up, Kirk? Yo, King, what up, baby? I just want to see who was rattling the building, boy. You got it banging over. What you working on?" I told him what we were working. He said, "Oh man, that's dope. When you done, come around the Studio B." I go around there. He introduced me to this kid. Yo, this King, he around there working on this, and he did like on some real
Homie
happy,
stuff.
like we cool type. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like everything good. Later that evening, my session over. I'm getting ready to leave. They still over there. I walk around there, and this conversation proceeds. And a couple of things that was said to me was, "King, you know you're responsible for what the secular people do to your music, right?" I said, "What do you mean?" I said, C sharp is C sharp no matter the genre of music it is. B flat is B flat or is A sharp, whatever, however you want to call it. What are we doing? Like, what are we talking about? So he got that point. Then the next thing was, "King, you want what the world want." I said, "What's that, Kirk?" He said, "You want to be rich and famous." And I'm gonna quote King. "Nigga, you rich and famous." And he said, "Well, God gave me mine." I said, "How you know it's not God way of giving me mine?"
Mm-hmm.
See, King, you got to get it together because you're going to go to hell. I said, "Wait a minute, you telling me I'm going to hell for doing secular music? I'm going to hell for doing this?" So for me, and yeah, I know it was years ago and I should have let it go, but see, now I'm looking at it like, wait, what just happened?
You're like, I'm confused.
You just told me I was going to hell, bro. And I'm not even on, all I did is did the music. I didn't write it. My voice ain't on it. I ain't marketing it. None of that.
Mm-hmm.
I just did the music. Somebody else wrote it. Then somebody else sung it.
Would you be open to Kirk coming over here to explain himself?
Absolutely.
So, Kirk, we
Kirk?
know you're reunion touring right now,
Yes.
but we want to invite you to come over here and have this conversation with us.
Because I would love to understand, because I understand people evolve and people grow.
Yeah,
and,
He's
exactly.
done secular. I mean, he's done mainstream music work with mainstream artists. I'm assuming. Wait,
not too many.
Was this before Stomp or was this after Stomp?
Pre-Stomp.
I mean,
I forgot
after
about that. But see, here's the thing: I can't put Stomp in it like that because that was a Kirk. That was, I get it. He said music. You're right. But I don't even look at Stomp like that. That was a Kirk record that featured these ladies.
Mm-hmm.
But it was that it was, you know, I get it. They were pretty much done at that time anyway. You know what I mean?
It was
like,
Parliament music, though.
I don't think they were done. I think
Which
they
I
were.
love.
No, Salt and Pepper was pretty much fizzling out.
They're still Salt and Pepper, though.
But yeah, but they were still hot though.
But
they
I'm
was
looking
hot
at
that
this
time.
like, since I've known Kirk done did a record with Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
Dope.
Did he do one with
Mary J?
He did one with Mary J. Blige?
Yeah, that song. The slow one. I am here.
Yeah.
What the name
I'm
of
not
that
talking
song
about
was.
a Kirk record.
Bono
I'm talking about
there.
a secular
you're talking
record.
about that on their records. Yeah.
I'm talking on their records.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't know. We have to look into that.
I'm talking about them.
But isn't the collaboration a collaboration? I mean,
it is.
What difference does that make?
For me, it makes a big difference because that on a Kirk record, it's a Kirk record. I get it. All this fits. I listened to the Glorilla album. It was, John, you're gonna have to bleep me out on this. We'll do it in post. It was bitch this, that nigga this,
Oh yeah,
hold this, blah blah, yeah. And then turn around. Thank you, God. I love you, Lord. Honey. And then right after that, the song before that was those words. The song after that was back to our regular scheduled program. So it's like niggas is using God like he a genie in a bottle.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Christina Aguilera, yeah.
There you go. I know he would say that. I know you would say that. But you're using God like a genie in a bottle, bro. That ain't even cool. That ain't, to me, that's not, I don't know. And I'm not being, who are me to judge?
Who or me? I do
But
want
I
Kirk
just
to
think, I
come over
mean,
and talk
I
to
think
somebody.
because he
me
approached you
personally,
with that, yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I would absolutely love for Kirk to come on here and help me out with this. Give me a better understanding. I know it don't matter because my dollar is nothing. You know what I'm saying? My opinion about you is nothing. But you told me I was going to hell, bro.
Yeah, that's the difference.
You put me in hell, bro. You said, King, you going to hell and you responsible for that. And you told me I wasn't going to be successful because I was doing secular music. God gave you yours. Mine wasn't from God. Mine was from the devil. Those same type of people that you said was from the devil, now you over there doing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, somebody.
Or did it get too heavy? Did the air get too thick
No,
right there?
I'm just saying. He talks. Kirk, come holler at us, cause we need to have this conversation. We just gotta have a conversation.
Speaking of that,
What?
on some church stuff, y'all got to do this, y'all.
What you gotta do? You starting your church this week?
Never. No,
I'm just playing.
No.
I'm just playing.
Don't say never.
Never say
I
never.
don't know that God is calling me to that.
Never.
I never say never, but I don't know that that's what Jesus.
You don't feel it right now.
I love God and I listen. Yep. And I honor God. I'm gonna stand 10 toes on that, and I'm gonna shout that from the mountaintop to the day I'm gone.
Yeah.
Come on.
But what they doing in church and playing with people like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of church,
Oh,
and I know we didn't even have this on the list. I'm gonna go off script real quick.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Pastor Keon Henderson.
Why, Lord?
Oh.
Have we all seen that?
Seen that.
You see it, John?
So some of it, not haven't dived into it. Is that how you say it?
Dove into it.
I haven't dove into it.
He ain't seen it.
There you go. You ain't seen it.
He's trying to be off.
You just ain't seen it.
I ain't diving, dove.
You ain't watched
it.
I ain't watched it. That word.
Sing and sung.
No, I ain't seen it yet.
I haven't done that.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
This was his quote. I'm gonna quote him. Giving to the poor does not multiply your blessings. Only giving tithes and offering to the church is where your money increase.
What a fool.
Let's take a second right quick.
Oh gosh. Dude.
That statement to me is a lot of narcissism, a lot of hustle, a lot of thinking people are goofy and green and dumb and trying to play with people. Because remember I told you I had the preachers one time tell me, King, people are dumb. They like sheep. They do whatever I tell them. Remember I told y'all that?
Oh gosh.
Yeah. But how do y'all feel about that statement?
Go ahead, Lane.
Go, Lane. Go. Because you look like you just stomped.
Literally. That song has now become the soundtrack of what's happening in my mind.
Stop. Well, no. What is...
Okay, so because I try to be objective and I try to find the maybe I'm missing something. But based on what we saw, that quote, and I saw the video, that is counter. First of all, let's just take Christianity, religion, church out of it.
Okay.
That's just counter decent humanity. Like, we should be taking care of our people, right? It's the best we can, okay?
Yeah.
Let's just start there. And then you can use me and say, oh, Lane is da-da-da, whatever. I believe in helping people, okay?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So, and that'll never change about me. I'm always looking for ways to help people. Okay, off of me, let's put our faith in it.
Back to y'all.
Oh gosh, that was dumb. It was dumb. It was rude. It was
Yeah.
counter scripture, and I need to find.
I got
We're
it. I got it. I
We're
got it.
supposed to take care of we're supposed to clothe the naked. We're supposed to feed the hungry. We're supposed to take care of the poor.
Here you
What
go,
you
Lane.
doing?
Lane, here you go.
Come
Proverbs.
on, read.
Read. Proverbs 17 and 19. The
Um,
Message version of the Bible says, mercy to the needy is a loan to God. Hold on real quick. Because he said, giving the poor money does nothing for you. Your money does not multiply. And then he said, I can go biblical. But I never heard him. I don't remember him. I don't know if we didn't see it in context, but that part didn't come up. Now I'm going biblical.
Yeah.
He said, now I got it.
I'm going to go biblical. Proverbs 17 and 19 says, this is the message version of the Bible. Says, mercy to the needy is a loan to God, and God pays back those loans in full. Let's read the amplified version of it.
All right now.
He who is gracious and lends a hand to the poor lends to the Lord, and the Lord will repay him for his good deeds. Then there's other scriptures. I just don't have them in front of me. Proverbs 28 and 27, Ecclesiastes 11 and 1, Matthew 10 and 42, Matthew 25 and 40, 2 Chronicles 9, 6 through 8, Hebrews 6 and 10. So, bruh, help me out here, Lane. Help me out here, John. Y'all.
Well, let me say this based on what you just shared, like some of the scriptures, and some of them I don't know. I have to go read them, but just based off of what I know, if you're going to give to the poor, let's just think logical here. If you're giving to the poor, are you really looking to receive back from them? Okay. Or are you giving knowing that your reward is coming from a higher and more powerful place?
Hear me.
That to me, that's, you know what I mean?
Talk, sister.
So this clip was taken from November 5th, 2023. So it was almost a year
ago play the audio?
he preached this.
You got to.
You got the audio?
No.
Oh, you
I
got
don't have the audio.
clip. You got the clip?
I can find it. The
You
name
got
of that
some
sermon.
context?
Yeah, the name of that sermon is called "It's All About the Benjamins." So that's the title of the sermon. Obviously, like the song.
And Son said, this here go the narcissism for me. Don't give it to them. Give it to me.
Yeah.
And that's when your money multiplies.
Yeah.
Where the Bible that you preach out of, brother, says otherwise.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to make. I know I'm gonna make some people upset at talking to them, but I'm gonna keep it funky though.
I saw some people talking about that on social media, and even the people that I would never hear from in that regard, they're all pissed. They're all angry at him for making that statement.
Yeah.
I wish he would come out and tell us more. You know what I mean? Like,
because then just a few months ago, or was it a couple of years? I don't know when the hurricane hit Houston. He was asking people for $4 million to fix the church.
Yeah. They were raising money so they could get back into it, right?
You were the poor then, sir.
Yeah.
I think Joel Osteen lent them his facilities, if I'm not mistaken, for them to continue having events or services or whatever. So
exactly. You were the poor then, sir.
Oh, man.
You needed help. But when you got your bread, you got what you needed, now it's like, yo, I ain't like them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how it came across, right?
Now, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that this clip has been taken out of context? And
I hope so.
I mean, really trying to demonize him when he's not.
Well, I don't
know him. I don't know his character. I don't know him as a pastor.
Honestly, none of us do. I know I don't either. Now, to answer your question, I'm glad you asked that question because I want to give an account for myself. And I think we all can say this. We don't know this man personally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We weren't there.
Right.
We didn't read hear the whole sermon. But the mere fact that was said, it still doesn't lose any weight, the fact that we didn't hear it in context.
Yeah.
That was said.
Yeah.
Watch this. Prime example. Puff hit that girl, and nobody's going to ever forgive him for that. That was done. We saw that.
We saw it.
All this other stuff we ain't see. We don't. If you ain't been there, you look. That ain't you. That ain't you. We heard that man say that. We seen him say that, and he said it with his chest too. If you go see the clip, man, it was very. I don't want to put that. I'm not trying to demonize this man, not at all, because that ain't what I'm about. I'm not about tearing preachers down, because we trying to keep some good ones. We trying to keep them.
Hold on, good ones.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, good preachers. Hold on. Because some of them out here wild. But we ain't going to stay on that long.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I want to bring that up. I just want to see what y'all had to think about it. We can move on. We can get back to this music thing.
Yeah.
But I want to see what y'all thought about that.
Well, hopefully, here's me. And if you guys haven't figured it out yet, the benefit of the doubt person, because I do believe the best about people until you prove something or show me something different. He said it. It felt weird. It looked weird. His disposition was strange, and it came across arrogant on camera. If that wasn't his intent, or if we took it out of context, my hope is that there is more video, maybe, or audio clips, whatever.
Come on now,
that could explain.
We all from church, modern church for sure. So we know there's more video of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
maybe somebody will put it in context, because I think I heard about it. Him say something about it once, but it didn't even grow, as used old person term. It didn't grow no legs. We didn't hear much about it. It apparently didn't hold weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
anyway, I pray that it's a different. I really hope so, man. I really do hope so. I hope it's not that, because I don't want to bring the man down and hey, man.
I mean, I think
I believe in helping the poor, man.
The flip side to that, is that sure, okay, he made the comment, he made the statement, and it looks negative on him, but the reality is, how many of you have actually helped the poor? How many have actually gone out and given money to somebody who needs it or whatever? And I know that for me personally, I'm so jaded by seeing people that are asking for money, but you know that they're getting in a car and going to their apartment because they're not really homeless, because they're not really hurt. Like, I've seen that too many times too.
Well, see, I'm sorry. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
No, I've had people that I literally here in LA, this is no joke, this happened. Go to buy somebody a piece of pizza and a Coke that's homeless, and they give it back to me talking about they're not doing carbs. Like it you see what I'm saying? You just
let it fly right there.
For real. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Did.
So you get jaded with all these people too.
I'm sorry, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
I thought I thought the gate was closed. I thought the gate was closed on the mic. I'm sorry.
I
apologize. Yeah. Listen, all I'm saying is this. You gotta, you see, I can see a hustle coming a mile away. So I know what I'm being hustled. You dig what I'm saying? I know what I'm being hustled. So it's like, yo, what? You need what?
Yeah.
Man, please. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good, brody. I tell them fresh, hey, big dog, you got, nah, I'm cool. I ain't got it. And don't feel no way about it.
Yeah.
But if I see somebody who, a few years back, I saw a young man, it was raining. He was balled up in the corner outside of a Walmart. I said, bro, what's going on with you? I walked up to him, bro, what's going on with you, bro? Man, I'm just hard times. I'll be all right. Once the rain stop, I'll be all right. So I gave son some money. I said, man, I'll get you a hotel room. Dry up, bro. Sleep well tonight, man. And I'm a bit extra. I watched this nigga walk away. He didn't go to them, because nigga, if you want away with my money, come here.
No, you waited.
Listen, I'm gonna keep a G with you. I did that. Me and Quentin mama, one time we was at the gas station, she gave this crackhead some money.
Not a crackhead.
I walked out the store and said, man, give me that back.
No, you didn't.
Give it back.
You didn't.
No, she gave me this. Give it back.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
How you gonna undo? She was trying to bless the poor.
That wasn't no bless. She finna get that woman high. See, blessing the poor and getting somebody high is two different things.
That's hilarious. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
okay.
I'm just curious. See what y'all thought. Didn't mean no. Yeah. Hey, listen. Well, hold up. Something funny.
Okay.
Hold on, music tip. I read somewhere, and let's unpack this statement, y'all. Let's unpack this statement. I know we're a little older. Let's have an open mind.
So
Okay.
calm down, John.
What is up with the
Calm down.
prerequisites?
I'm talking about John
Oh,
Montez.
okay. I'm about to
Calm
say.
down. Calm down. We're a little older than the person who said this, I'm sure, just based off the statement.
All right.
The question was, is Drake bigger than Tupac? And is he in the same league as Michael Jackson?
Run that.
We won't know till he's dead. How about that?
The question, it said the state. I read it in question form. The statement came like this. The statement said Drake is bigger than Tupac and is in the same league as Michael Jackson.
Delusional. Whoever
Says
said
who?
that. Hella delusional.
The person who said it. I just thought it was an interesting question, and I thought
It's
it'd be a good question for us to
person.
unpack
John
on Talking
answered
Tunes.
it. Culture,
Man.
the timing, the generation, the metric. Like
I don't.
what?
I'm so over it. I'm so over people
Tupac,
comparing
come on,
themselves
guys.
to Michael Jackson. First of all, like Michael Jackson, no one sits on that. No one will ever take that throne away. You cannot, because that means you had to come in the industry and completely redo the entire industry. The way you recorded music, the way you presented yourself.
Man.
Nah, you don't stop comparing people to Michael Jackson, because it's never going to be. It's just never going to be.
Please and thank you.
Tupac, I don't, that's a different story. I don't know.
No.
Michael Jackson, no.
Tupac.
No.
Tupac was too black for
Listen.
John, okay? Let's be clear about this. He was too black for John. Tupac, I don't know. Time good.
Oh, that's funny. I'm going to say no.
I'm not going to jump in that pool, but Michael Jackson don't.
Hear me out. Y'all hear me out. And I really would like y'all feedback on this. Help me out. I'm looking at the generation. Some of the people who agree with this, and some of the people who, maybe the person who said this, was probably not even born when Tupac died.
That's why I said generation.
Some people
clearly.
This person probably wasn't even. Mike died in what year? Oh, what? 09?
Yeah.
Dang it,
2010, something like that.
I'll fact check that for you.
Please.
Yeah, let's check
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Michael.
But I'll tell you one thing that don't need to be fact checked is Michael Jackson can't be replaced.
Hold on, John. Hold on.
Period.
Hold on.
Bars.
Because I'm going to use Lane's words, which is true. They're good words. It's great words.
What?
It's all art. It's all interpreted. You know, it's your interpretation of it.
Yeah. It's
June 25th, 2009.
2009. That's how many years ago now?
A lot.
They can't do math.
14. Do the math.
I'm not
14 years, I think.
I've been counting and doing
It's
budgets
a lot.
all day. I ain't got
It's a lot.
13. No, 15.
So it's a lot. So this person may have just been a baby.
True. Yeah.
Or something
so
of the sort.
Shut your baby mouth up. That's what you need to do.
No, John, you can't say that.
Shut your baby mouth up and go sit down somewhere.
Bro, shut your baby mouth up. Listen to me. Oh, baby mouth is funny. That's bad work right there, brother. Shut your baby mouth up. Oh, that's terrible, John.
Oh my God.
Here's what I say, man. Here go because I try to be open-minded, right?
I know.
Let's find somebody who was before our generation of music. Let me see.
There's a ton.
Right.
There's Aretha Franklin.
Okay, let's stop right there.
Okay.
Let's use Aretha Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Aretha Franklin was known as the Queen of Soul.
Yes.
Now they're saying Jennifer Huss is the new Aretha Franklin.
Okay, but they're saying,
hold on. They're saying Fantasia's the new Aretha Franklin.
yeah.
But you have to understand
who's declaring these things, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But I can get why they're saying that.
Yeah.
Because each period in life have music.
Right.
Now, I will if I was cussing today, I would cuss the person out for saying he's in the same league as Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson took over for decades.
At the same time.
He changed,
revolutionized music,
eras. He changed eras. He went from the 60s. Was it the 60s? When did Jackson start? The 60s?
Yeah. Well.
Or
early
late 60s, early 70s?
Wow.
When did Jackson 5 come out? 69? 68?
That was 64.
64.
Listen.
the group was founded in 64.
64. I'm old enough to remember when he did his whole I don't want to say coming out party because people get weird.
Yeah.
When he ventured out to being a solo artist.
Solo artist, yeah.
It was the American Music Awards. I think it was 1980. Please be right, John. Fact check me. While I'm thinking about it.
Fact check him,
It was Michael Jackson's first solo performance. I think it was 83, 82, 83, maybe 85.
83.
83.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say what? Say.
Oh, you feel a little bit better about yourself tonight,
man,
ain't you?
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
1983, I remember because we was living in West Dallas Projects. And everybody was sitting in front of the TV. And when Mike came out with the whole moon, when he hit us with the moonwalk, we thought that was, oh God, we almost died.
I got to go watch that.
It was an alien. Like,
and look, it was something. You couldn't figure out what he was doing. He was an alien. He was a magician. He was different.
He was so magical.
Watch this. But he's done that since 65.
Right.
He said 64.
64. Yep.
Up until when did he die?
2009.
He died in 2009.
Come on, bro. He went from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Listen,
bro,
all due respect to the person who posed the question or made the statement that Drake is in the same league.
What an
no
idiot.
Disrespect.
What an idiot.
With your baby
John,
mouth.
you can't call them an idiot, bro.
We could call him baby mouth.
Shut your baby.
No, he's an
Shut
idiot.
your baby mouth
call
up.
him an
Bro,
idiot.
let me explain to you why I say this so, like, with every conviction that I got.
Michael
Jackson went into the studio and completely redid how vocals are done, especially background vocals. This man showed us stacking and how it was possible, and he just changed it. He changed it. Then he took dance. That's one part of the industry. Then he took dance, and he completely redid it to where they're still doing the stuff that he's doing today.
His face turned red.
They've completely changed it. He changed it completely. They didn't even have black people on television on MTV until he came on board and basically forced them to do it.
Preach.
So no, you're not. I don't care what you say, Drake or whatever. You're nowhere near Michael Jackson.
Hold on.
He's saying that with his chest, okay?
He's saying, say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Come on.
And your baby mouth needs to sit down.
Shut your baby mouth up. Listen, John, but hold on. Y'all hear me out.
Okay.
Convince me otherwise, King.
It is not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
No.
I'm just going to put it out there for the people.
For the
people something. There is a generational gap.
Yeah.
Because again, whoever said this probably wasn't born when Tupac died, but was probably a baby when Michael Jackson died.
Yeah.
So they don't know all that we know.
I know. I know
they
that.
Didn't
That's what's the generation.
all that we experienced.
Right.
Watch. Calm down.
Listen, John is pissed.
Right. A Drake concert. Okay, watch this. I went to one of my first concerts was the Jackson 5. When the Victory Tour.
Oh.
Because I was at the West Dallas Boys Club. I was in RIF. RIF is short for Reading is Fundamental. And I like to read. And so I read enough books to go to the concert. That was my first concert. Oh my God. That was amazing. Yes. And I didn't go to a concert for a long time. You know the second concert I went to in my life?
What?
And was blown away? Justin Timberlake.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I was like, oh, this dude is absolutely a rock star.
Yeah.
Like this, yes. So had I never gone or experienced the Jackson 5, Mike, the whole transition, me going to see Justin, I'd have said Justin is the greatest on the planet.
Right. I understand.
So whoever these kids is, because we'll call them that, whoever these kids are, they experiencing Drake for this is their
That's
experience.
their Michael. That's their
Michael.
Yeah. With your
you
baby
can't be
mouth.
mad. Listen, I read a statement, or I heard it. No, I read it. Heard a statement the other day and said, a lot of greatness come from ignorance. Believe it or not. And I understood it because it was like, the definition of ignorance is just not knowing.
Not knowing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the definition. So they don't know. So we got generational ignorance.
Can I just say that I have an uncle that made sure for some reason when we were kids that we were at all the concerts. So I saw the Bad Tour. And I will never, ever, I can literally see that show in my mind as if I'm there. And I was like 12 years old, 11, 12 years old. I saw him do Thriller. I saw him, on the cherry picker flying, over us in the crowd. It was at the Reunion Arena.
Well, yeah, you was out there.
Listen, I get
That's
it.
what
Generation. I get it.
That's what
get it.
Justin did. That blew my mind. That dude had a see-through stage
I saw
that
that.
rose up and just went over the lip. I said, this dude here.
Let me ride in on a see-through stage.
I get this. Yeah. So I say this, man, just so we can move on.
Yes, please.
I believe in I think there's a thing of generational ignorance. They don't know.
They don't know.
What I mean? And watch this. Just like we're saying this now.
Right.
When they get our age, some kids gonna say whatever artist is hot then.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be that.
I respect that. One way.
Watch this. Michael Jackson was our James Brown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And James Brown was.
But we didn't realize that he got most of his moves from James Brown.
Exactly.
And Jackie Wilson.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
and I respect that, and I get it. You're bringing it home. I want to make this comment because one way that I bridge those gaps in my mind is me and my dad right now are going through a study of, and not that we sat down and said, let's study this. It's just happening. You know what I mean? Where we're like digging into history and music, and it's like, oh, I didn't know that he's the guy that did this, or I didn't know that this, this is somebody you paid attention to in your time. So that's how I bridge those gaps for me, so that I could try to be objective and fair when I declare that this person is my hero. You gotta understand where it comes from. Thank you, James Brown, for Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And Prince, and et cetera, et cetera. And Justin Timberlake, and the list goes on.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. John, you okay
I said
now?
what I said.
He said, did you get it all? Well, you know what?
John, you can't be like that to people, man. You have to, don't be that old
annoying.
dude,
It's
man.
like, stop with comparing.
Why is it annoying when they don't
we
know?
are not, we're not going to open that back up. We're just
we're
not.
We're not.
Why
But I mean,
can't
they've
we?
done it. I respect Chris Brown when they tried to do the same thing with Chris Brown and he was like, no, basically there's no way he could ever fill his shoes because there's an understanding of exactly what Michael Jackson did.
But
Mad
watch this, though.
That's
and
respect.
Chris Brown is incredibly amazing.
Well, watch this, though. Watch this. I understand why people can say that about Breezy. Because we seen Breezy from Mike's age
Right.
to now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Breezy is doing the same things.
Yeah.
He's spanning decades and putting out great bodies of work.
Yeah, absolutely.
He haven't missed us on one album yet.
Yeah.
And people are sitting on him, and he's still.
So, he's going through, watch this, he's going through the things in public.
Yeah.
He's going through the turmoil. He's going, and he's fighting back and winning and still.
Yeah.
So, if anybody's close, anybody's close to Mike.
If anybody, I would say
it's going to be Breezy.
But
Breezy,
still,
holla at us.
No one has established things like Michael Jackson has done that people are still doing today based on what he did in music.
All right, y'all. Lane, let's tell your boy to calm down. Lane. Tell him to calm down.
Yeah. It's too late.
Yeah, he out there.
Hey, Jay, were you with us when we went to go see the This Is It? Or
I think, yes, I was. Yeah, it was. Rico was there too.
Rico,
yeah.
That
was.
I didn't go.
It was sad, but it was.
You were probably touring the world and doing all those things.
Yeah, I was the world, girl. I was touring space.
You was. Don't
listen.
Don't hang up.
To God be the glory.
Okay, all right. Okay, moving on.
All right. So listen, because we're gonna skip over one because that don't even matter.
Yeah, we need to just keep
Lane, since you're a part of the Grammy voting class.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us the difference between Grammy nomination and for your consideration?
Yes. So, I'll do that first, and then I'll make the comment on why it's important to say this. So, for your consideration is the first round voting, which happens from October 4th to the 15th. Okay. So that's first round voting. That's the folks who have gone through the online submission phase. So you've uploaded your music based on categories and requirements and timelines. and then you're letting us know that, hey, it's in there. Okay.
Can anybody do that, Lane?
No, you have to be a member of the Recording Academy.
Okay.
So then we do first round voting, which I just told you about.
Mhm.
From there, the next round is the nomination announcements. So if your music was nominated based off of however they calculate the amount of tallying the votes, right?
Mhm.
Then you move on to the final round of voting, which happens in December. From there, the next thing that happens is the Grammys, which is in February. So FYCs, which you'll see hashtag FYC or hashtag for your consideration, is simply first round. It is not a Grammy nomination, because I'm gonna just tell
So
y'all.
you can't say you were nominated. You can't say you were even considered.
No, it is, and it's actually against the rule.
To say that you were what?
Great. Okay,
Nominated.
so if you're submitting an FYC for your consideration, it is against the rules to say that that song, that body of work, or whatever it is Grammy nominated, because it's not, because you haven't made it to that round yet. We're still, in fact, is it today, tomorrow, the first round cuts off. So because in essence, what you're saying is, if you're saying your body work is Grammy nominated, you have bypassed 2 rounds, and you can't do that. It's impossible. I think it's just ignorance. You know, some people get excited to be able to say, I was able to submit my music into the Recording Academy platform. In their mind, that is synonymous with a nomination.
Well, that's
And
that
it's
too is
not.
dumb.
It's not. It's not.
Like,
So I
like
just
if I applied to work at the Pentagon,
you're not a Pentagonian yet.
right?
You got a what?
I just
You not a what?
You're not a
What you said,
Pentagonian.
Pentagon?
Pentagonian yet. Listen, you are not an employee of the Pentagon just because you submitted an application.
No, you ain't gonna try to fix that.
Oh, I wasn't trying to.
Said,
A Pentagonian.
That girl said a Pentagonian.
You are not a Pentagonian yet.
That reminds me of when you were in school. When first time I heard the word parallelogram.
Oh yeah,
parallelograms. Ooh, that's a throwback right there. I don't remember what it was, but no,
these kids don't know what that is right now.
No, it is. No, but listen, that's a great analogy or a great picture. Just because you apply, okay, that's just because you apply doesn't mean that you're an employee or you have been hired or you are employed by such. So y'all, for those of you who have submitted, just use wisdom in
those of you who think that gospel music is going too far.
My God.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Call us, okay? Because we got
I'm a little touched by that, y'all. I'm sorry.
We're gonna talk Kirk Franklin.
Listen, I'm
down
a
the street.
touched by that.
You got to holler at us, because we know. No, but seriously, just use wisdom in the way that, this is to the artists that have submitted music. Use wisdom in your promotions and your social media, because you don't want that to backfire on you.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sharing that. So that's
I wonder
part
if
of the
anybody's gotten sued because they said they were Grammy nominated or whatever, and they in fact weren't.
You know what? I don't know.
I'm almost 100% sure no.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I don't think
you know how many people go around saying that crap?
Yeah, because I think the worst thing that can happen, and I could do my research on this, is that you can disqualify yourself from.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? So y'all just use wisdom in the way that you promote your music and things that you want people to consider, because you have to remember, you're going up against, and especially if you're a new artist, you're going up against people like Erica Campbell, Tamala Mann, Kirk Franklin. And I'm using the gospel artist because the person that I saw posting online about this is a gospel artist. And I'm like, you want to be careful about the way that you're promoting your music, and especially up against these established artists. So
okay, well, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, don't do it, y'all. Don't do it.
No.
With your baby mouth self. Don't do it with your baby mouth. Shut your baby mouth.
But see, you know what? That goes into our next thing, man.
What is it?
Misinformation and disinformation.
What?
There's a lot of that going on.
Disinformed. Montez, if you don't mind, break it down for the people, the difference between
the two.
Okay, so obviously we hear these terms being thrown around a lot, especially today, especially obviously with politics and whatever. So misinformation, just know this: misinformation is false or inaccurate information. Disinformation is false information, which is deliberately intended to mislead.
Mm.
So those are the two differences when you hear those two terms, so you know what they mean.
Say the second word again. How do you?
So disinformation is false
Disinformation.
information. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which is deliberately intended. So you're intending to guide people down the wrong way with whatever you're putting out. I don't think we've ever I know we haven't disinformed anybody. We may have misinformed, maybe.
Sure.
Unintentionally.
Right. But it's
I'm
never
just saying
intentional.
we could possibly have done that, but we definitely don't spread any disinformation.
No, I agree. That is not our intent.
Nah, because that's
we try to spread the truth.
Yeah, because it shall set you free.
Y'all heard about what they doing Jaguar right, huh?
What?
They
trying to get her. They trying to get her.
I know.
Can I tell y'all something about that real quick? I watched what's the blue couch, the real life street stars.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let me click on this because I just needed some background noise, and it was an interview with her and Orlando Brown on the couch.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that was a difference. Yeah.
What podcast was this?
I won't say anything else about it. Y'all go watch it. Please go watch it. Tell me what you think about it, because I was like,
John, you go watch it.
What did I just
watch? Were they
watch?
trying to outdo each other in stuff they knew?
I'm not gonna waste my time on my brain cells on that.
I didn't know if I needed a drink after that, if I needed to cleanse myself, if I needed to go read a book.
Yeah, you go take a bath and some milk or something.
I was so confused. I didn't know it was a lot going on, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, that's incredible. Entertaining.
Anyway,
okay,
go watch it.
Get us out of here, lame man.
Listen, thank y'all for tuning in, hanging out. I think we put it out. We want to hear Kirk Franklin. We want to hear from you. You know us. Call us. Let's talk about this.
That'd be dope.
That'd be super dope. Know more about how you make decisions on who you're gonna work with and
who you gonna send to hell.
And
that was the part I was trying to leave out. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in to Talking Tunes podcast.
As you can tell, I'm touched by that. That touched me.
And that's why I want it dealt with. Yeah. We're gonna stand on this. I want it dealt with. Look, Kirk. Okay, anyways, so we've already established that. But thank y'all for tuning in, liking, subscribing, sharing, clicking the notification bell so you know when we're live. Thank y'all for your patience. We are growing and we are happy that you're here. Thank you for the support that y'all have given. And so I'm going to give it over to my brother so he can benedict us up out of here.
Listen, man, I am grateful. I'm grateful for all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We still here. 30-something episodes deep. Most people don't make it this long. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we still pushing. We're going to keep going, keep growing. We're going to get ready to start sending out, we're going to start putting up our email address and a number for you guys to text. We want y'all to be a part of our texting list and our email list. So we can, keep in contact with y'all. Y'all send us some questions. We want to interact with you guys. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Montez, you good? As they say in church, our hearts and mind clear.
Clear. Man. Thanks for letting me vent again. And
because you got to lead them kids along.
Some baby mouth self.
Hey, man, watch how you say that.
Oh, no Diddy.
Don't say it like that. No Diddy.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No.
All right.
I'm sorry. And we didn't mean it that way. We're gonna benedict this. We got the benediction. It goes a little something like this. Yeah. Lord, help us out today, right now, Jesus. Amen. Yes, Lord. Benediction goes a little something like this. Now may the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. May he keep you in perfect peace. Here's our prayer. I'm King. That's Lane. That's Montez. And we got Max in the back. Y'all take it easy.